It's lovely to see you here, Kristian Nairn at LFCC. How have you been enjoying it so far?
It has been extremely intense. It's been much crazier than last year. Jesus Christ. I didn't expect it to be so busy. So it's been a great day though.
Absolutely massive. Now, of course, we've been really enjoying Hodor's season 4. It's been very exciting. Now, how fun is it playing Wargdor, as I like to call him?
Wargdor, Brandor. It's my favourite actually. It's out of all the things I've done in all the seasons, it's definitely my favourite aspect of Hodor. I like playing that sort of side to his personality. Well, not his personality, but yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun.
He's been on the rampage, hasn't he? I mean, you had Locke, and then there was all the wights, and you were putting your fingers in their eye sockets and pulling them all over the place. What was that like?
Yeah, white bowling. My favourite was definitely the Locke scene, though. I loved the hoisting him up by the neck and stuff. Obviously, it wasn't real, but unfortunately, that felt quite empowering. So I'm trying to find someone with a really strong neck so I can try it out for real. Not a good idea.
Tell me a bit behind the scenes, then. How did it work?
It was on like a pulley, like on a hoist, so a little bit of pressure on the neck and he went flying up. You felt like you had super strength. Yeah, so that was amazing.
Superman for the day.
Yeah, I want that.
And of course, the season 4 finale was just incredible, wasn't it, for the Bran clan, as they're called?
That was quite a complex scene to film. To be honest, there was a lot of special effects. It took almost a whole week actually to do that scene. So
how did it work then for you guys on set?
Well, they had a lot of green screen. They had a lot of stuntmen, and they were dressed in white outfits. They got all sort of bits missing and stuff, and green screen in the background. It was very technically advanced. I think the visual effects department did more than they ever have before in Game of Thrones for that scene. But you know, as with always, like, some of it was real. So the quarry was real. The base of the tree was real. So you can sort of imagine. Yeah, I mean, it was incredible set.
Incredible. I mean, Jojen, of course, we lost him in that scene, didn't we? It's shock for book readers and non-book readers alike.
Yeah. I mean, it's another one of our little team gone. It's so sad. I mean, we all love Thomas, but you know, it's Game of Thrones. What do you expect? You know, don't get attached to anybody.
I mean, what did you think when you saw that scene with him, how he died in the end on screen?
I got misty-eyed. Honestly, I got quite sad. Ellie did an amazing job in that scene. It's very sad. It's same as the Wed Reading. The Wed Reading.
As we're now calling it.
Yeah, the Red Wedding. Not only do we see actors dying, or characters dying, we see actors. We're losing part of our little family. So there's another one gone.
Can't afford to lose any more from your little team anymore.
No. It's just me, Ellie, and Bran now, and a tree. So yeah, we need to recruit some more.
What do you think the future is for Hodor now that Bran's going to fly?
Worm farming. Ellie and I are going to set up a worm farm, or maybe organic vegetables. I don't know. Who knows? Or we'll start I don't know. I've thought about that, but obviously it's not in the books yet, so we'll see. I'm sure we'll not be just left idle.
No, definitely.
Yeah, I hope not.
No, there's lots of things to do, including taking the crown, as you always say.
Yeah, hopefully. I've still got my eye on that. Yeah.
What did you make? You mentioned the tree, and of course it's got the three-eyed raven as well there. What did you make of that whole thing with that?
I think it's my favourite part of the storyline. I can't wait to see how it develops. I think it's still a mystery, really. No one really knows how it's going to turn out, or really what he means by you'll fly and stuff. Because obviously you can work into a bird, it can fly anyway. So it obviously means something different. But I don't know what it is. I can't wait to find out. But that whole mysticism aspect, it's definitely my favourite part of the storyline.
Of course, we've lost Jojen, but we lost loads of people, as always, this season, didn't we? Some biggies as well. Joffrey went. What did you think when you saw that on screen?
Well, it's not a surprise for me, but I thought the scene was really well done. I mean, they really built it up. I really wanted to punch him in the face just before he died. They were good at building it up. So, I think it's a major character gone, though. I mean, I don't think it's going to be the same without him. Like, you love to hate him, you know. And then there's Tywin gone, and also there's the Hound as well, but we don't really know about that.
Off-screen, isn't it? So off-screen keeps us guessing.
Who knows? Who knows with Game of Thrones?
I mean, you mentioned Tywin as well. Of course, he went out on the loo, didn't he? What did you make of that when you saw it?
How undignified. That's the only way that Tywin could go, you know. Such an amazing character, yet again, gone on the toilet. I just love this show, honestly. Where else do you get this?
And of course, we didn't mention Oberyn Martell, who got the chop as well. He came in and then he went. I mean, that was an incredible battle. What did you think when you were watching the Mountain versus the Viper on the screen?
Gross. It was kind of gross. What a character! Like, you know, that's what Game of Thrones is famous for. That they'll introduce an amazing character, and you fall in love with him, and then goodbye, chop, hiya, gone.
If you could have anything at all happen for Hodor going forward, if you could like say to Dan and David, listen, this is what's going to happen. Yeah. George, you know, this is where we're going.
Well, all I want is to find out where he comes from, and to find out who he really is. And yeah, just to give him a little bit more, just to explain himself. And yeah, it's just identity. Give him more identity and find out who he really is and why he is the way he is.
I think we all want to know, don't we, what there is behind Hodor?
Yeah, it's a bit of a mystery.
And what have been your highlights of season 4?
I liked the bit in Craster's Keep where Bran wargs into Hodor there, and you get to see the process for the first time properly. Seriously, its motor functions, he has issues. Yeah, I think that was definitely my favourite.
And finally, what do you think fans would find the most surprising thing about life behind the scenes shooting Game of Thrones?
That's a good question. Well, obviously, everyone always thinks that life is glamorous on set, but really, it really isn't the case at all. Smelly costumes and sweating a lot, and yeah, that's what it is. It's not glamorous at all, but it makes it real. You know, it makes it real. So
your costume's not been washed for like 4 years or something.
4 years. I think that's famous now. It's absolutely rank. Rank is the word. I have to bleach my skin every time I get out of it.
Do you have to get the Febreze out when you go back?
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, I usually bring like a bottle of aftershave and sort of spray it all over it. Yeah, it's awful. So I have to avoid naked flames.
If you'd like to say anything to fans out there who are watching, what would you like to say to them?
Don't do drugs. No. Stay in school. Just keep watching the show. We're all really grateful, you know. Yeah, I think season 5 is going to be awesome. We all can't wait to get back to it.